Hello Duelist, my name is Babu Noburi and bringing you Going Second 60 card Pendulum Magicians. As you all know, Pendulum Magician is the best deck, being very flexible and versatile on building different boards and playing through a different amount of hand traps, being the unique rogue deck that others do not have. But what stops it from being the best deck of all time? For one, you need to allocate a lot of resources to a deck, as well as needing to at least use more than one card to start the combo, especially when setting the pendulum scales. That can't be resolved, but we can get around it a bit. 2. The deck sucks going second. Sure, the deck has a lot of good outs such as Purple Poison Magician and occasionally Time Pendulum Wrath, but the problem to this is you cannot make any follow-up plays after that. So, what to do to resolve the problem? Let's chuck in a whole bunch of going second cards. If you like this video, make sure you like, and if you like this type of content, subscribe too. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the month, so all your help is appreciated. Now, let's talk about the deck. So, I'll explain about how the deck should be played out. You want to always go first. If you know what your opponent is going to use, then the bonus. Well, for this deck, we always want to go first. Despite having going second cards, you can always draw 1 to 2 cards of going second, and because the deck always relies on having a 3-card hand combo. You can set up Scythe, which is very easy to do with this deck because the deck has a natural 1-card combo of Nice Magician. And on top of that, you have access to Forbidden Droplets and Twin Twisters, and on top of that, more hand traps, which the only reason why you can run these 2 cards is thanks to Dark Worm. Because if you go second, you can activate Twin Twisters on their cards, and after that, when you discard Dark Worm, you can special summon it and gain another card. Going second is pretty self-explanatory. Just activate your going second cards. If you have Dark Worm, you can just special summon it and have another card in hand, and you can proceed to go into Beyond the Pendulum and then pendulum summon your whole field. Beyond Pendulum also has an effect that if 2 monsters having pendulum summon with different levels, you can target 2 cards on your opponent's field or any field and destroy them. On top of all these going second cards, you also have cards in your extra deck like Axial Talker, Zeus, Ignister, and the big boy Zark. Zark is pretty much a Dragoon, but without the negates. It's a bear like Lightning Storm, Harp Duster, Dark Hole. On top of that, can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects, your opponent can't target it. And it also has another effect on top of that. When it destroys opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Spin King monster from your deck or extra deck. This is very good if you want to make up a follow play, if you can't break that deck. And you can just Xyz, and you can just, let's see, you can go Dida and just Scythe Lock them. Or you can just go to Ignister and do more stuff with it. It's really interesting to see how this whole deck synergizes with all the going second cards, especially with these 6 cards. So before, I didn't want to play Pendulum before, until I realized that Dark Worm pretty much is a free card. Once you activate these, then I decided to put in as many cards that requires discarding. The extra deck is not focused on going on second, it's always going first. So with that out of the way, let's get right into the duels. So, going second pendulums, huh? It's pretty bricky, as you can see from the first game. But it's still really good if you actually get a good hand. Because that's like one of the few times you ever pick, hopefully. I feel like going second pendulums is really good to catch other players off guard, but it's a lot better when you go first. The use of discarding is amazing with Dark One, and you can just pull out, like, make your board out of it. I'll likely add Magician Show next time for considering going first, and take out Artemis for another level 8 Synchro or rank 4 monster, because that card didn't do anything without Chin Magician. Anyways, that's all from me, and going second, 60 card Pendulum Magicians. And this is Babu Noburi signing out.